The mill hasn't produced paper in 2 months. But Pelly says he's comfortable with the water levels in Grand Lake, the water source for Deer Lake Power.
If you look back in November, it was a wet month, a lot of precipitation, so certainly that was good news. And now we've got snowfall, I'll say more typical winter, and that's important for us in the spring runoff that we project, later in March and April. So with all of that together, puts us in a position to resume operations.
Since the end of October, the only thing coming from the mill is steam from the boiler room. Customers' orders were filled from inventory at other locations. And if you live on the West Coast, you would have noticed over these past couple of months that the mill certainly didn't look like it was shut down. Kruger says that was on purpose. They didn't want to lay off any of their staff, and they wanted to keep the place running. So they had staff maintain and clean the 100-year-old mill. But the paper shutdown meant Kruger lost big. It also had to close earlier in August due to the hot, dry climate and fire safety concerns. Regardless of the losses, Pelly says the company is moving forward on the diversification project, moving away from newsprint and modernizing the forestry equipment.
There's a major impact of 1,000 jobs directly connected with the forest sector. It's very important. Very important for the region. So having the mill resume operations is critically important. The diversification project, again, is so important because it's the long-term future. It's what will allow this operation, our partners, the stakeholders, to be in business and to grow for decades to come.
The mill and the provincial government have agreed to a short-term power purchase agreement. And Kruger is still paying back a $110 million loan it signed over 10 years ago. To stabilize the place, Pelly says there will be big changes from forest operations to how the mill makes paper. Unifor, which represents hundreds of employees here, was not available to comment on production plans or the future of the mill. Colleen, CBC News, Corner Brook.